What's up, fam? Welcome to Monday Musings with Kissa, where I share what the heck happened last week, what I have going on this week, and a story time, not in that particular order. This is the video companion to my Substack newsletter that I send out on Thursdays. So if you're not already subscribed, there's a button somewhere here where you can do so. And content as of this recording is currently free. All right, y'all, welcome back. I'm welcoming myself back because I've taken a break. Let's talk about what's been going on. Let's do a little life update and just kind of update you on the format of like Monday Musings going forward that I'm just going to try and we'll see what happens. So let's talk about the format first. So I'm still going to stick to the same three section format, a recap of what's been going on, what I'm planning for the upcoming week, and then a story time or life update of some kind, or like life lesson that I'm learning currently. And that's going to be the same format for the podcast, but I'm going to change it up. So instead of just sitting down here and talking with you guys, I will take you along with me on the things that I'm doing and all of that stuff, just so you can see more of just really what's going on in life and the real life application. So it's going to be an experiment. We'll see how well it works, but it's going to be more of a vlog style video podcast, just so that not only will you get the audio version that you can hear, but if you are able and you are interested, then you can get the video as well. So that's the plan. Now let's get into what's been happening lately. So in the last Monday Musings, I believe I was telling you about how we were gearing up for just the last day of school and how it was very bittersweet. And so that has happened. That has transpired. It was a packed week, to say the least, not only for last day of school, but we had a lot of work things that were just starting to pile up. And then on top of the work things in our personal life as well, my cousin was getting married the same weekend as the week of the last day of school. And so we were just, all of us were just in this whirlwind of like closing the chapter, starting a new chapter type of thing. And so the struggle was real. It was just a lot going on that was out of my control. I mean, I can't control when the last day of school is. I also cannot control when my cousin is getting married. And I had the honor of being her maid of honor for the wedding. So there's just a lot going on, but also things that are out of our control. And it wasn't necessarily bad things. They were all good things. It was just all at once, that like when it rains, it pours situation. So that's the last week of school. Going into the weekend of my cousin's wedding, it was so much fun. We did get a chance to get away, take ourselves out of our, regular environment, our home, and have a little weekend getaway, which was really nice. So we got to get out of our element and do something different to kind of really cap off the school year with a big bang. And so it was really fun and so needed. And then we just came back home on Monday night, and we took the rest of the week to just relax and recalibrate, because if I'm being honest, we all earned it. It has been quite the school year and just quite the season. So instead of, taking the kids back to school right away, finding things for them to do, we really just wanted to rest and recharge and be together. And that was what the last week has been about. It was just being together. The kids were doing sleepovers in their bedrooms. They spent so much time together and they really enjoy each other's company. So it's just something that I love to see, and to be able to just be the four of us has been something really special. And I think it's just because of that knowledge of like, I honestly really did not think that this could be possible for us. If I'm being honest with you, at one point, I just truly believed that we were not going to be able to have a family as much as we wanted it so badly. There was a point where I just gave up on the idea. And here we are as a family of four, and I'm just so grateful. So every moment that we have as the kids get older, every moment that we have to spend together, we do. A lot of people know us in our friend group and our family group of just always being together. It's just something that we love to do, and we love to be around each other. And so it's just part of like our family personality, I guess. And that leads us to this week. So this week, today specifically, the kids, Micah started summer camp. So we dropped him off. I knew there was going to be a lot of big feelings for him, but also our youngest, Jelly. She was going back to school after a week off. And so I knew it was going to be an adjustment because they have been, like I said, together pretty much ever since the last day of school until we dropped them off for summer camp and summer school today. So there was a lot of big feelings this morning. There was big feelings on my end too, leading up to today. Like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it was all I could really think about because originally I was like, oh, what am I going to do with them for a week? Like, they're going to just be stuck on their iPad the whole time. This is going to be an issue. And so because of that, I decided to take the entire week off last week. And what a blessing to be able to have the flexibility to do that. I do not take that, privilege lightly. I am very blessed that I have the time, but can still work and be, a person that can financially contribute to the household as well. But, I had big feelings. They had big feelings. Charlie had big feelings about it. And the house is quiet and I miss them. Even though I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. It's going to stunt the momentum, and all of that. But it's exactly what my heart needed. That long pause to be with them is just a moment that I'm never going to be able to repeat because they're just going to keep getting older and older. And so I really savored all of that time, and I think it shows because we all miss each other. The moment we dropped off Micah to summer camp, he was the first drop off this morning. We were walking with Jelly back to the car, and she's like, I already miss him. I already miss Micah. I was like, I know. There's nothing else I can say except I know, because I do too. I miss them. So that's just kind of where we are leading into this week. And the plan for this week is to just recalibrate and regroup, because there are some projects that got finished this week. Work-wise, there are new projects that are kind of starting, and we're going to get the ball rolling on. There's also things that have been put on hold. So we're going to recalibrate and regroup on the business side. On the personal side this week, the garden is growing in the backyard. And so that's what I've been also working on these past few weeks, is just getting the garden where we want it to be, and doing little things here and there to just make our backyard environment as homey and comfortable and fun as possible. And so we have been doing that, and I'm very proud of us for doing that. And then also on the personal side, just to get back into the swing of like meal planning and figuring out what we have in our grocery list and what we already currently have in our refrigerator or freezer, and just making use of things instead of buying and buying and buying. So those are the things that are kind of on my plate that I'm just thinking about, have in the back of my mind, and then also want to start up. And that's what this week is going to be. But also I'm leaving space for, I don't know if this week is going to go smoothly. I don't know if it's going to be harder tomorrow than it is today to drop off the kids. Who knows? But we're just going to take it day by day and see what happens and then go from there. One more thing that I almost forgot to mention. Because it's summer, we are going to take a day off. Charlie and I are going to take a day off every week, an extra day, so that we can take the kids somewhere. Because it is summer vacation after all. So instead of working 5 days, Charlie and I will be working 4 days or less, who knows. But we're also going to pull the kids out of school one of the days during the week. I think this week the plan will be to take them out of school on Wednesday, and we'll just do an activity together. So that might be a day at the park. We go to a museum, we go to the beach, we take them on an experience. I don't know, but we're going to do something different every single week. We can go to the library, because I know the libraries do like events like bubbles, and there one year we went to the library because there was a magician that was performing. So all of those things I want to take advantage of this summer, because I want to make memories with my kids. It's really important for me that I do that, and not necessarily through spending money or buying them things, but more of core memories that we will have for a lifetime. That is the thing that I want to focus on starting this year. It's always been important to me, but I'm very aware of it this year because, like I said, they're only going to get older. They're not going to want to hang out with us as much as they do today as they get older. Or maybe they will, who knows, but it's just something that is always on my mind. So that is what we're going to do, and I'm excited to take you along with us. All right, that is all for this week. I just want to thank you for all the different videos and all the podcasts that you could be listening to or watching. Thank you for choosing me. For the full Monday Musings experience, subscribe to that Substack at justkissa.substack.com. And until next time, friends, know that you are a blessing, and I'm so grateful that you're here.